Sabrina Carpenter in Fortnite is a bit controversial, you guys. Now, if you don't know, in just 3 days, Sabrina Carpenter is going to be the new festival icon. She's going to have her own festival pass. She'll probably have multiple skins, and for the next, 2 or so months, she'll probably be like the main character of music in Fortnite. And yet again, just like anything else that is added within Fortnite, especially with celebrities, a few people have issues with it. But this one is particularly interesting because when I do these sort of like community reaction videos, you guys, normally I'm able to find people who really hate this person being added very easily. But this is one of those where it's really not that. I see more people complaining and talking about people who are mad about it than people saying that they're mad about it. Like, I could probably go and scroll through my bookmarks and see, like 3 or 4 different people saying, why does everybody hate Sabrina Carpenter in Fortnite? And it's like, man, I'm literally not seeing anybody mad about Sabrina Carpenter coming into Fortnite. It's definitely not anything on the scale like Hatsune Miku was. But if we think about this, you guys, Sabrina Carpenter, the main thing why people are upset is because she's a bit of a vulgar artist. In her songs, in her concerts, the things that she says are a little bit out there, and people don't like that in Fortnite. But if we're going to be honest, you guys, it's kind of clear people really like to pick and choose when they say, oh, this game is made for kids or this game isn't made for kids, because in a situation like this, and especially with like Ice Spice being in Fortnite, it's very clear that this game isn't necessarily just for kids. Like, they're definitely willing to put in, more mature things, mature artists, and, mature, like, concepts into Fortnite. Because Sabrina Carpenter, Ice Spice, if those characters or if those people were actually, put in a kids game, like a really, really like kids game, that would be very weird. So I think it's clear that Fortnite doesn't view themselves as this like little kiddie game, because they wouldn't be adding people who are vulgar, more like, expressive like this into Fortnite in general. Now, a lot of people are getting upset because they're saying that they're hearing that people will not say anything about, like male artists coming into the game, but then when we get a female artist, people get upset. Personally, you guys, I'm not saying that this isn't happening, but I have not seen any of this. I really don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of like, how people reacted to, the Snoop Dogg, The Weeknd, Eminem, Metallica. I know a lot of people really didn't like Metallica because I guess it's just a little bit too niche. I thought it was really cool personally. That's probably one of my favorite festivals, especially with the guitar and everything. But a lot of people are just pointing towards, like sexism with this and why people are getting upset about it, which personally, I really don't think that's the point. A lot of people are also quoting things like, Billie Eilish and Lady Gaga when they were in Fortnite, saying that their music is just kind of boring and it's really, like co-worker music, if you guys know what that means. They're just saying that it's really not weird, if like always people are saying things like, why would we get this person when we could have this guy, when we could have, Tyler the Creator, we could have, Doja Cat or something like that. I think that's a good point, I guess, but it's something that people say like all the time, like, and no one's ever going to be fully happy with anything that Fortnite brings into the game. Like I said, I really haven't seen many people complaining about it, not gonna lie. But the thing is like people were begging Fortnite to do like more well-known, like current artists. And I'm not saying that Hatsune Miku isn't a current well-known artist, but obviously the Fortnite community was a bit confused when that information came out that, that like this Vocaloid artist is going to be the festival icon. So I mean, people are getting what they want right with this. Like, Sabrina Carpenter has been on top of like the pop music game for like what, like a year at this point, over a year at this point. So this is definitely a more current artist coming into the game, and I think people are gonna like that. But of course, you guys, people are gonna complain about just about everything that happens in this game. But let me know what you guys think about it today. Sorry, a bit of a shorter video today, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you guys like Sabrina Carpenter coming into Fortnite? Let me know. Drop a like on today's video. You watched all the way to the end. You must have enjoyed, so drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. I make videos like these every single day. Use code PROZEROYT, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.